Alright. Okay, I thought that'd stop then. We're going to be answering some telonyms. I've only got 11 to answer, I think, so that means I can give a few more longer answers than I would normally give. So we'll go straight into it. Who is the funniest person you know? I know quite a lot of funny people. My granddad can be quite funny as well. Like, he just comes out with all these dad jokes and stuff like that, and he usually is quite funny. I've got quite funny friends as well, like Corey and Jamie. They're quite funny, but the funniest person I know, I don't know. I'd probably have to say my granddad. Would you consider long distance? This is a difficult one for me because when I'm in a relationship, I like to be able to see the person that I'm with. I don't really like long distance. I don't know. It's a difficult one to answer that. I probably wouldn't consider long distance, to be honest. Which city are you coming from? I'm not going to tell you which city I'm from. Do you care if your boo has a car? Well, no, I don't care. I don't really think that anyone at my age is gonna have a car anyway. So, in fact, it would probably be good if they did have a car. But I wouldn't like to be chauffeured everywhere. Obviously, I'd like to know how to drive it as well. But yeah, it would be. I wouldn't mind if my boo per se had a car. Have you ever been in love? Again, is it really love at this young? The obvious answer would be to say yeah, I have. But at at my age, is it really love? Like, I don't know if it is actually love at this point. Or not yet, anyway. I'll say yes, but not properly. It's young love and it's not proper love, but yeah, I have. How can I tell a boy that I love him? I think the best way to do it is just to genuinely just have a sit down and talk with him and just be completely open and honest with him. Just say something along the lines of, look, I need to talk to you. I know this probably gonna come as a bit of a shock, but I'd just say that you need them to know that you love them. There's really no other way you can tell them except just being open and honest. What is the best thing you got from your parents? Life. That's a really easy one to answer. Like, they can get you all these gifts as much as you want. It can make you feel as happy as you want, but if they didn't give you life, you would not have had any of those gifts. So, yeah. Life is the best gift my parents have given me. Which phone was your first? I don't know. I had a really old phone at first, I think. I think I had a yellow Nokia as my first phone, like 6 or 7 years ago. And then I had an iPhone 4S, and obviously now I have got an iPhone again. I keep going from Samsung to iPhone to Samsung to iPhone, but I'm pretty happy with my iPhone at the moment. But I think the first phone that I had was, I think it was a Nokia. In your opinion, are there disadvantages of growing up with no worries? I think there are disadvantages of growing up without being worried about anything, because you don't really experience worry. You don't really experience what it's like to be on the brink of losing something, or, for example, for example. Yeah, so I think there are disadvantages. Obviously, if you could grow up without worrying about something and just not have anything to worry about your whole life, that would be ideal. But there are disadvantages to not worrying about anything when you're growing up. Which moment would you like to forget? There are so many moments in my life that I'd like to forget. Not really bad moments, like particularly bad moments, but just, I don't know. I think something I'd like to forget is last night, Liverpool losing to Atalanta. And Liverpool losing 5-0 to Manchester City. Really, the things that I'd like to forget are usually about football. to be completely honest. So I'd probably have to say Liverpool losing 5-0 to Man City a couple of years ago. And the last one, Celtic aren't pish in Europe. Prove me wrong. Well, you are, because you lost 4-1 to Sparta Prague in the Champions League. Was it the Champions League? No, it's the Europa League, sorry. Although you were the first English side, or not English side, British side, sorry, to win the Champions League. So nowadays you're shit. Maybe back then you weren't so much. And that's it. That's all I've got. So if you want to be featured in the next episode of Answering Tells, just send me tells. There's a link in my Instagram bio, I think. If not, there will be. Off my personal profile, though, by the way. So even if you don't follow me, you'll still be able to click the link. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.